Hello everyone, and this is Reggie with A-Team Appliance, and today's video is to mask or not to mask. That is the question. Well, the answer is easy. Well, first of all, I'm in my own home, so no mask, right? Just so I can shoot this video. So there's been a lot of talk about text, and this is on a lot of the groups I'm on, hearing other text vent, and it's private messaging groups where just texts are talking. So um, you can be kind of straight up with each other and not worry about customers, seeing the messages. But there's a lot of techs who are um, anti-mask. Even during, now, and this video is being shot uh, after the primary pandemic, and now we're talking about Delta variants and all that. So I know a lot of us, a lot of people don't really watch the news and don't have time to do the heavy research and all that. Um, and you got so anyway, there's a lot of text that's just like, I'm not wearing a mask. This guy's on there saying he told a customer he's going to charge an extra $100 if he has to wear a mask. Or they'll be like another tech responding to a customer saying, well, if you're not wearing a mask, I'm not going to wear a mask. So, and you have some customers that will say you go into their house and they'll give you a mask or something like that. So, this is how I see it. Uh, Regardless of COVID, all right? So let's remove that. Let's remove COVID. Let's remove the pandemic we're in. Let's remove that. If I go to, and this is a real life situation, so sometimes I'll go to a customer house and they'll ask me to remove my shoes. No, because removing my shoes means I'm gonna get whatever's on your floor will be on my socks, and then I put my shoes back on. Like, you know what I mean? No. But I wouldn't tell a customer no. That's not how. That's what I'm thinking. But as a compromise, I'll put on shoe covers. Right? I don't like shoe covers because we're constantly going in and out of the house, and I feel I'm tracking dirt back in your house on my shoe covers, so it's the same. Um, but as a compromise, I'll wear shoe covers. If I go out to the truck, I'll take them off, go out to the truck, go to back to the house, put them back on. So I'll do that as a compromise and to respect somebody's home. So I look at it as I'm being invited into someone's home. Your home is your sanctuary; it's your safe place, and you have to let somebody in to fix stuff. I'm sure if people had it their way, they'll haul this stuff outside and let us fix it outside. So you gotta respect that they're letting strangers in their house, and also and again, this isn't about remove the pandemic, but you're going from house to house to house. So that means if this house has a bunch of roaches, maybe you carry one in your bag, and now you're in the next house, and now they have roaches. People think this way. I know I do. Or you go from one house and they have, it was a dirty house that had pet dander, and you're allergic to dogs, and now you come into this house and you bring in dog hair. So there's a lot of risk involved for bringing somebody into your home, right? So another example is, I had a lady spray my shoes with disinfectant one time. I didn't mind. She said, that was her thing. She said, let me spray your shoes before you come to my house. She sprayed it with Lysol. No big deal, right? I didn't protest about it. I didn't get all up in a huff about it. So, this is a job. So when you're working a job, you have to make compromises. They're not asking you to, uh, do cartwheels before you come in the house. They tell you to put on a mask. So the mask thing is, something we should have been done anyway. So my answer to the question is, of course, you idiot, put on a mask. It's no big deal to go like this. Some people say, "Oh, I can't breathe with asthmatic." There are different types of masks. The little cheap blue one, to me, that does nothing. But you got the cheap blue one. Um, but get one with a filter. So this mask my wife makes. So my wife actually makes and sells masks. So if you're actually interested in a mask, feel free to message me. Um, but this is nothing. So, and it's not to prevent you from breathing in the thing. It's prevent for you to keep your germs and spit and all that contained. So you sneeze or something, it's contained. Your breathing is contained. And the number one thing it does too is it keeps you from touching your mouth. Because I can tell you the number of times I'm like this on a job, I'm like this, I'm thinking like, oh man, it keeps you, with this on, I'm less likely to touch my mouth. And that's how things pass. You touch a surface, you touch your mouth, it enters. Um, so yeah, put on a mask, man. And also, again, before the pandemic, I was telling my wife, man, hey, make me a mask, because when I go into places like when you move a dryer and a washer, it's, all that dust and stuff is under there. And some people, like, I'm not allergic to animal hair or nothing, but some people, man, have like 20 animals in their house. And you go in there and you can smell it and you can feel the dust and dirt. And I don't want to breathe that in. So just for your own good, just for the sake of going into different homes and having different sanitation levels, it's always good to wear a mask anyway. So to get on a high horse and say you don't want to wear a mask, I don't understand, and cost yourself business, and insult the customer and say, oh, well, that'll be $100. That's crazy. So for a piece of cloth over your mouth, that's good. That has multiple uses other than a solution to protect you from the pandemic. And even if it doesn't work, there are scientists, the CDC, there are a lot of smart people who say, hey, this is the best we can do for now. It may not be 100%, but it's the best we can do for now. So that's my feeling on the mask issue, man, in the service industry. Bottom line, you're going from house to house to house. You're going from people's and this is your sanctuary. This is where you clean, you sleep, you do everything, and you're inviting a stranger in, and you don't want any outside things to come with them. So I feel more confident, and I know customers feel more confident if they know I have a mask. Like, okay, well, at least this guy is somewhat trying to do something, somewhat responsible. If he comes in without a mask, he's like, man, how you living your life, man? So that means you probably out partying, you're doing all this other stuff, and we're in a pandemic. So regardless if you believe it or not, just do it because the customers want you to. It's like wearing shoe covers. If a customer actually wears shoe covers, put them on. It costs nothing. The job pays for this. This is like $10, really. For a custom made one, the little paper ones are like $1. $1's not worth you losing business. All right. Questions or comments, leave below. Nice comments, please. No no debating. You can give me. I respect an intelligent response. Either way. So, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you. I share a lot of tips and tricks about the washer and dryer repair. So this is Reggie with A Team Appliance. Got your logo. Boom.